Welcome back, you're watching Tunes, and today I'm back again with the process of how I create my scarves. Today we're going to talk about the fabrics. So, what makes the fabrics so special? I print all my scarves from natural fabrics, and what consists of natural fabrics to me is natural fabrics such as silk, linen, cotton, blends of silk with cotton, cashmere with silk, wool with silk, all those kind of natural fabrics you've known. I don't use synthetic fabrics. However, synthetic fabrics are cheaper, but of course I prefer quality over quantity. So when I design my scarves, I use a certain thread count depending on how the scarf is going to flow and how the design is designed. I choose a specific kind of fabric. So the fabrics I use are like silks, and silk comes in sorts of variety. The most common silk that's known to be used on scarves is twill silk, and twill silk is really like a thick kind of silk, and you really see the grains and how they do it. And over here I have some linen with silk, and it's also it's over 12 millimeters in thickness, so the thread count is really high in this silk. And with this other fabric, it has cotton with silk, so a blend of cotton and silk is also one of the fabrics I usually use in my scarves. And not to forget my favorite, a certain type of silk that's really so fine woven with a very thin millimeter, but it flows so well when you put it on, and that is the Haberton silk. So the Haberton silk is really one of my favorite too. But not to bore you with all the silks and all the fabrics. When you're designing a scarf, you can use any type of fabric as long as you're sure that your print will be able to go well with that fabric. And then if your customer also loves it, then there is no problem for that. Think about the fabric you'd like to wear, and maybe it comes in all the designs I've already printed. So I hope you've learned all about the fabrics, and stay tuned next week for another video on how I compose the colors. That was it. Stay tuned for next week.